Hi everyone, it's Christine with Faith in Books. Okay, so as a book lady, it is very hard to narrow down some of our favorite books from the endless of titles that we continue to get. We get new ones every year as well. But these are some of the ones that we tend to go back to, or some of the series that we love time and time again that I want to share with you. Let's start with our fairy tale series. If you're into fairy tales like I am, the pop-up fairy tales or the peek inside fairy tales. Example, The Three Little Pigs or Sleeping Beauty, just to name a few. This is just a beautiful, fun book to read with your readers with the gorgeous pop-ups you can see on each page as we go through the classic tales, and there's even flaps that they can open up into a pop-up for this one as well. The Peek Inside series is another great one for our fairy tales. We have Jack and the Beanstalk or Beauty and the Beast, and we have other titles as well, but you can see the cutouts inside. There are flaps that your readers can go through. It's just a modern day or modern edition of our classic tales. So these are great ones to check out. If you love reusable stickers, you probably heard about All Better, and if you haven't, this is a must. It's one of our most popular, but in the same series we also have Little Bear Needs Glasses or Kisses, Cuddles, and Good Night. And it'll come with the plastic reusable stickers. In this case, these are Band-Aids, so let's grab this one out for example. Oh no, dog wasn't looking where he was going. Ouch. Clean it, kiss it, put a Band-Aid on it. And then you can see a little owie here. You put the little plastic Band-Aid. All better. So it's a cute interactive book, especially for the younger readers. And Usborne Books and More, we focus on touching and just very fun books that make you engage and stay engaged with the books. There's a Mouse About the House or A Squirrel's Tale. These two are two of our classics that you might have heard of, and there are slots on each page, and it'll come with, in this case, a squirrel. We've been into squirrels lately because we have a squirrel's nest in our backyard. But you'll go through reading the storyline, and there's finger tracing that goes through, and then your reader, let's see if I can do it with one hand, will take the squirrel, go through the slot, and it'll come out the next page, and then it'll go through another slot, and it'll continue throughout the book. And it's just a great way to allow your readers to have a little fun and stay engaged as they read the story about the squirrel looking for nuts. So this is one of our classics that we love. If you have a beginning reader who is just starting to read, this is really a great set to have. It's one of our big sets we invested in the beginning. It's my first reading library, and it'll come with 50 individual stories, individual books, and you'll see the color coordination on that. It starts with the beginning readers, and then level 1, and then level 2. I'll show you one of the books inside. But this is kind of like dual reading, if you will. So each story stands alone, but you'll see you'll have maybe three sentences on one side, and then your reader can read 3 words or 4 words on the adjacent page. And it's a fun way for you guys to read together on these cute stories. There's rhyming text. It's based on phonics methods. And then also at the end, there are games that makes your readers review. For example, put these pictures in order, timeline of the story. So it's a great way to learn and read. And this is just a great set to have, especially for your beginning readers. Another fun set that we love, I have all the titles in this series, so you know I love it. It's the Kitty Cat, Where Have You Been? So these are our picture books. There's one where Kitty Cat goes to Rome, for example, or London, or Paris, just to name a few. And there's even one for Washington, D.C. And inside, Kitty Cat goes on these adventures. But the pictures are wonderful. It takes your readers to different sites to learn about the different cultures as well. It's just a great series to have, especially if you're about to go on vacation, maybe visiting some of these places. It's a great book to share and enjoy with your readers. Our Shine a Light series is also another popular one. It's a nonfiction. We have several titles, for example, Dinosaurs or Secrets of Winter or The Human Body, just to name a few. But this nonfiction book is, I believe, from ages 4 to 7 or 4 to 8. And inside, every page will ask you a question, which keeps your readers engaged, but they have little fun facts about the topic. For example, this is on dinosaurs, and then you put the flashlight underneath. I don't know if you can see. I want to show you can you see the bones of this dinosaur? It's just a real fun way to keep your readers engaged. while learning at the same time. So our Shine a Light series is a super popular one to have. Another one is the wind up books or the busy books. These are the books that I call, they're kind of like toy books. This is one of the ones that we bought for Rylan, our son, who was never into reading until Usborne Books and More. And you see they have tracks on each page. There's a storyline about taking an airplane ride. And then it'll come with, in this case, a wind up plane. Let's see if I can do it with one hand. Let's see if it goes. And you can see it goes across. And there are tracks on every other page for the wind-up series. And then we also have a busy book series where it's a pullback. And they have a ladybug one, a train one, cars one. We have several titles in this series. And last but certainly not least, are illustrated stories. This is for ages 8 and up. I love these. This is a collection that I have started for myself until Rylan is old enough. But we have the illustrated stories from Aesop, for example, or Dickens, or Fables Around the World, just to name a few. And this is a beautiful book to have and to keep with different stories inside with great illustrations as well. This again is for ages 8 and up, and it's our illustrated stories. But these are just some of our favorites right now.